and repealing ordinance number 24-023 and any ordinance inconsistent herewith and declaring an emergency. Chrissy, you want to comment on this at all?
I mean, if no one had any specific questions about the amended budget, I guess I would say just overall that pretty much basically it was in line with the original budget. A category that maybe went over would have been the hospitalization was a little more than we had anticipated it would be. The overall general fund portion of the budget is higher, but that is because we got grants. So with that expense, we also got revenue.
Okay.
So you're gonna look at the bottom line for total general and be like, oh wow, but it's really not that much more than it was when you take into account that we got revenue to offset it.
Okay. Any questions for Chrissy? Motion to bring it out.
Make a motion to bring it out.
I will second that.
And then the other two are just transfers.
Yeah. The second one is an ordinance authorizing the auditor to transfer the sum of $40,000 from the 2024 general fund budget category transfer to police pension number 1009100590004 to the police pension fund 8050000741101 and declaring an emergency. This is just a transfer of funds. Motion to bring it out.
Make a motion to bring it out.
Second. And the third piece is an ordinance authorizing the auditor to transfer the sum of $25,000 from the 2024 general fund budget category transfer to fire pension number 1009100590005 to the fire pension fund 8100000471101 and declaring an emergency. Motion to bring it out.
Make a motion to bring it out.
And I will second that. That's it for the legislation. Anybody have any questions for this committee? Motion to adjourn,
Make a motion to adjourn.
and
Second.
I second that. Okay, then we will have on January 8th a finance and legislation meeting at 6 o'clock to go over pending legislation. Any other committees needed?
I gotta ask a question about that too. Mayor, do we still plan on putting on maybe, 11 in May, or just fire?
We have to, not just, it's never been just for fire.
Okay,
It's special, first,
so are we
Safety
still gonna
forces.
plan on doing that?
plan on talking about it, yes.
Okay, so I would like to have, maybe the police chief and the fire chief here to maybe talk about some other things again, and we can go over things as a group, that's okay?
Yep, that works.
And I will get together with them.
Happy January 8th too.
We also have, I know I talked to Dallas, but we may need to, call police and fire too for, civil service. I
Okay,
don't know if that will fall under there because, we're looking at going with using a testing, company called the National Testing Network that everybody else is going with. And JP
gonna see.
Lasco and,
gonna
Mr.
see if
Steen
he
and
has to
hopefully
do
Mr.
anything.
Subsea from civil service wanna come and explain, cause we would have to pass ordinance here allowing civil service to use that site. And then civil service would have to amend their bylaws, so they wanna come and talk too, but they, I believe, February 5th. It's the first, so we may need a police and fire February 5th too.
okay, so they don't need to do this real quick then? Or
No,
when
because
is
they're-
the civil service
we're
test you
waiting.
wanna have? You wanna have?
I mean, we wanna have.
Yeah, I know
this-
that, but,
This allows us to have basically like an open testing.
oh, okay, I got you.
But that's what, they wanna come and explain why we've had a couple meetings, in my office over the last couple weeks, and we're all in favor of doing this, but they wanna
Okay.
come and explain what the ordinance is about.
Will you just let me know when we have to do that, and,
It'll
I'll
be
call that.
probably February 5th.
February
'cause I know
5th. So you don't
GP
need to make one next
scheduled-
week?
I do wanna make one next week,
Okay,
just so,
all right.
just so we could go over, a couple little things, because if we decide we're gonna put this on, we have to get it on the ballot before 3 months. before,
You wanna go
correct?
at 6 and then we'll go follow?
That's fine,
Okay,
thank you.
No,
I won't be here for that.
is it a committee meeting
Yeah.
next week? Or
yes,
is it a council meeting?
this is a council
Maybe.
meeting today.
It's because of the way the holidays are falling in the month of July, or January,
Well,
so.
just make
So
sure.
So what are we gonna do, so the 15th is gonna be a council meeting?
15th is the council meeting, yes,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
because there's five.
oh, there's 5 in January.
Yeah,
Um,
it's just the way the holiday's hitting, because the first, actually technically we should have had a meeting on the first, but
We can't.
it's a holiday.
Yeah. What about, so Mr. Balish is gonna come on the 15th, will that be okay?
Yeah.
That's a
Just,
caucus.
let the caucus know that he can talk.
The city, I think there's a couple city buildings, there's aggregates that are up for,
No,
No, we signed that.
no, it must be, I have it in my email.
Is it
I'll
about,
see.
is it about?
The auto enrolling.
Auto,
Well,
everybody's,
no, so the auto enroll, I asked him about that. If you're already on the aggregate, you'll
You're
be
good.
auto enrolled in it, and everybody else will, if they're with somebody else, they
They
will
have to
not be
apply.
switched over.
they have, okay,
So
right,
like, you know how
Just
it
like
came
before.
So it
across,
has
like-
been,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been
Yeah,
like
they
that.
will not be switched over automatically, they
Okay.
have to do it themselves.
good. That's the way it's been though.
Yeah. So, cause
Alright,
I reached
as
out
long
to
as we
him and
got that
asked him
straight.
about that, cause it.
Cause
there
that
some
letter was a little
misunderstanding.
It was
deceiving.
a little, yeah.
So,
Okay.
okay,
so he's gonna come on the 15th then? He does need to come?
Will,
so he'll speak in caucus?
will that be okay though, or do you want a different, like, will it be okay for him to speak in caucus?
Sure, as
that's
long as
fine.
we know that he's gonna come and he
Yeah.
addresses, probably just
Okay.
let Mike know.
So it is
he
for the
can-
residents, it's, residents under contract, oh no, never mind, that's not right either, hold on. The city electric, it's electric, the city electric aggregation does not have,
City elect,
no, there's 19 city-owned electric accounts that are coming up for renewal, so it's so that must have been,
yeah, our electric, the city's electric is good till March of 25 at 444.
so this, cause it's,
But
he
that's
says
gonna
the
jump up.
19 city-owned electric accounts are coming up for renewal in March as well, so we have options for them. So I don't,
I thought we just did
I
that
thought
though.
we just did that.
this is the 19
2023, I
city-owned.
think it was, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Last time
I
we
think
did it
we
was
did.
2023, yeah, and we're good
No, like,
until,
I thought we did it like
no,
a couple months ago.
he talked,
I think
he
that
came
was
and
for the
talked about it,
residents.
about how much it was gonna go up. Cause it's gonna go up to 779,
Yeah. Cause it was at what, at 444?
444,
Yep.
Yeah.
that's a big jump.
Oh, yeah.
I swear I signed,
We did, but this is 19
With
city-owned
Dynegy.
electric.
Yeah, it's with Dynegy. I mean, we have the time, I mean, we got a couple months here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've passed anything since he's been here.
After he talked, no.
No,
Nope.
No, we just made
Yeah.
the contract
December
with him.
11th, we signed with Dynegy.
I thought the one I'm thinking of was before December.
I just grabbed
Is
the
that
one for
the,
that.
is this the ordinance?
That's the ordinance. The electric?
But isn't that for the residents? This is for 19 city. You remember how
Yeah,
it's?
you're right, this is for the residential and small commercial members of the city.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I thought
so-
there was something before, there wasn't anything before.
There might have
this.
been, I didn't pull up everything, I just grabbed what I.
Were there, because I think we had city accounts on 2 different, times, so maybe there was a group that we did, and then this is the remainder.
Yeah, cause aren't all the cities' big buildings on a different account, right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
That
there
this-
was-
this
I'm
is
not
just-
wondering if some of the accounts that qualified, like, a
24.
certain percentage of however they bill were small, so that was on a different schedule, and then the bigger ones, maybe like,
Were by
like the big,
themselves.
the sewage has a big, one that's a lot of output, maybe that's
Is this just to go into an aggregate agreement?
Yeah, because it would be like, it would
Because
start
we
in
have
March.
more than 19 accounts, so that,
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
what she's talking about is what,
Right here.
you know, we have two different things going on with,
It just says city-owned electric,
yeah.
so instead of being like residential.
Mhm.
And there's
Oh, this is
different,
the
there's
one,
different
March
rates.
25. This was the one. That it says March 2025.
I'm very confused why we're doing it again.
Just so much. Yeah, this agreement shall be effective upon execution. This is the other one. Power flows starting March 2025 shall remain in effect for 3 years.
That's why I was confused.
Is it 0.0752 for 3 years? Cause that's, this 36-month here is
Mm-mm.
What's the account?
0.0752.
I don't know what they're talking
I
about.
don't know that, where's that number?
Where's that
It's
number
just
from?
coming from his email to me.
Zero what?
So it would be 7.52 cents, you know.
Yeah, well,
And then
he
some-
quoted us at 7.79, and I think
Yeah.
he did say it can come down,
Yeah.
so
But
maybe
this
that's
is,
what he wrote
but
it
this
down.
is different, this is the city, these are
It says
different,
broker
these are
reporting
different numbers,
services
see,
of
12 month, 24, 36,
Oh, and
48.
account number, City of
Is he keeping
Struthers.
it at
This isn't the same.
same
account.
amount for a year, 3 years after?
Right, I
Yeah,
mean,
there's two different ordinances.
we have the option of going that many months, and I think
I thought
Like
we
we're
did
gonna,
electric.
we're gonna
I'm sure we
probably
could just ask him, 'cause
go
there's
off
two
of his
separate
suggestion.
ordinances
Is there
here, and
two?
one of
on
them
Yeah.
I
what
thought
he thinks
was
the market's
for
gonna be like in so many years, you know?
And that's why he
If we
came
wanna
back
go
to
2
tell us,
years or
because
3
we went
years.
into the aggregate with him, and that's why he came back to give us the number.
I'll
And
email
we-
him
Shirley
again,
did just
or call him.
provide all the accounts, like copies of all the latest bills to him, like within this time frame.
Yeah.
So.
I'll
That's why I was
call him
confused.
after the holiday, and then I'll see. If we still have time, I can
Yeah,
let you
we-
know if
Yeah.
he's gonna be able to meet or needs to meet with us.
Okay, so we just need the, finance and legislation meeting to follow the police and fire.
Correct.
Anybody else, anything, you're gonna wait until when
Yeah, he
comes
was
in?
gonna come on the 15th
Okay.
anyways,
You're
not on
having
the
that
7th.
the 8th, Rick.
Yeah, on the 8th, January 8th. All right, we now have 5 pieces of legislation. We'll go through that. And then, unfinished business. Any new business?
I was gonna talk to Bob, but he's not here tonight, so. Somebody called me from the north side about they're blocking an alley off of Water Street up there. Like there's a bunch of debris and she thinks,
Off of Water Street?
well, is there an alley by, Washington, Water Street?
Maybe
up
by
in that-
Washington.
and she said it's being blocked, she thinks she knows who's blocking it, but it's got all kind of debris and twigs and like they're kind of blocking that alley, so. And I just talked to her tonight, so I didn't get a chance to stop up there and see.
Okay. I'm sure if you wanna give Bob a call tomorrow, or I can talk to him tomorrow.
Okay,
On Washington?
I'm not sure, she just said, and that's where she lives, like around that area, so it had to be.
Okay.
So I didn't know if you knew of any,
Not that I know of. I know we got a call today about a tree hanging over over Woodbine. That was
Okay.
dead, a dead tree limb
no,
That's
that's
all I
not what
remember.
she, okay,
from today.
I'll call Bob.
Okay. Report of our law director, he's not here. Report of our auditor.
I
Anything?
don't have a report this evening.
Okay. Safety service director, maybe you got anything to say for him, or is he, okay. All right,
You guys did see the bridges got moved
Yeah.
up 2 weeks,
yeah,
which is good, cause it'll be
Yeah.
done 2 weeks earlier, and they put up those signs.
right, yeah.
Letting everybody know, and then we'll send out a citywide text message when that starts too, but
Are we gonna fix our sign downtown, or what are we gonna do with that?
we're not fixing it because of the cost of it, when we're doing all that work, that next, in 2025 and 2026 with that safety study, that's probably gonna be removed and a new one's gonna be put in. So the amount of money that it would cost to make it work again, we're gonna put into getting a new one there.
Okay,
Because the traffic signal may come from that
area?
May, they're still working that out, so we don't wanna put any money into it right now,
Okay.
but it's completely shot. It's been down for probably
Yeah.
5-6 months now.
What's this out in front, all this dirt and,
That's a
Rock and-
project, we have a group of gardeners, they're working on it, that spot has been different things since I've been here. But right now, they started the project and then it downpoured and rained and rained and rained and it turned into a big mud pit. But there's a group that has a whole big plan for that. So, and they're working with our park department and our, stormwater as well. So that's all the rock that we had, it's all, nothing has costed the city anything. So that's
Okay.
rock that we had over by the main pump station and the dirt was donated by Rudzik. So they're creating a platform that they're gonna put flowers on.
good.
But right now it looks like a mud pit.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions? Motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
Second.
meeting adjourned.